That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's Real 92.3, LA's new home for hip hop, standing up to racism and racial injustice in the black and brown community. E-Rock is in the building. This is The Basement, the quarantine conversation. And ladies and gentlemen, one of my favorite artists is on the show with us right now. His name, Cordae. Cordae, what up, man?
What's good, bro? How you feeling, big dog?
Man, I'm good, man. It's good to see you, man. And it's great to hear that. I mean, these new records, man, that are out there, man, and they're definitely doing their thing, man. So, yo, congratulations on success.
Nah, I appreciate that. Appreciate all the love y'all been showing as well, bro. Love.
Of course, man. Always got your back, man. Hey, whatever we can do, man, we're gonna do it, man. So, like, yo, man, we've been in the house for like 8 months. I mean, who's
Yeah.
counting still? You know what I mean? Are there any new habits that you've picked up, like during quarantine or
Yeah, I
pandemic?
kind of
Sorry, you know,
yeah, I kind of got into stocks, man. That's a new habit I
stocks.
picked up. Yeah, for sure. It's a new habit I picked up in quarantine because at the beginning of quarantine and the pandemic, the market started crashing, and I just was noticing the trend. So I was just like, I'm in a blessed position to be able to, put something on there. You know what I'm saying?
Plant some
Whether
seeds.
Yeah, exactly. And so just checking stocks every day, tapping into the stock market. So, with day trading and investment stocks as well. So definitely.
So you've been recording music,
Hmm.
staying active, you know what I'm saying, and day trading as well. And day trading, I mean, that takes a lot of time, a lot of homework too.
Nah, for sure. Not really, to be honest, man, because
Really?
yeah, like,
Wow.
you just gotta know what people like. You get what I'm saying? I'm kind of breaking it down like more in a simplistic format.
Hmm.
But with day I don't day trade like every day. More so I just like find like, stocks and stuff that I'm into and I feel like have potential to grow, and I just, leave it there. But I mean, it's something I feel like everybody should tap into. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's like you put like $100 on the market, $50 on the market. Because if you would have bought Tesla, 8 months ago, that $50 would have been 250. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So just try and tap in and figure things out.
That's incredible, man. You know, and I love hearing stories like that, you know, where people are taking this time, you know, and investing their resources into something that they probably wouldn't have done, like, you know, if this pandemic wouldn't have happened. You know what I mean? Definitely trying to be a better version of yourself or a more resourceful person on, you know, on the other side of this is the goal, I think, you know?
Nah, for sure. And like you said, is becoming a better version of yourself in all aspects, right?
Smart,
Like
man. That's
this
smart.
quarantine, I've been able to do a lot of like self-reflecting and just self-analyzation. You get what I'm saying? And just figure out what exactly do I want out of this thing we call life, and just figuring out how in certain situations I could have handled myself better. You get what I'm saying? Or,
100%.
just having real conversations with ourselves, man. And um just being honest with ourselves as possible and just figuring out how to grow and become a better person, man, because everybody has their flaws, but it's about recognizing those and figuring out how we can better ourselves, man, in every aspect of life. And that's kind of one of the blessings um that I say has been in quarantine for sure, because I try to just look at the bright side of everything, or sort of the silver lining in every situation. So that's been one of the silver linings for me personally.
Man, it's great to hear, man. It's great to hear. So, you know, obviously without live shows being, you know, an option to engage with your fans, like how are you maintaining to stay like, you know, like in the faces of like, you know, the fans of what you do?
Um, I mean, to be honest, bro, I haven't really been going out of my way to stay in the faces. I feel like I sort of just like, let the music speak for itself,
And it
and let the
does.
music
And
do
it
everything,
does.
I haven't even done any like quarantine concerts. I did a TV performance for the graduation, 2020 with LeBron and Barack Obama. But other than that, was like earlier in May. But
Yeah.
other than that, I haven't really been doing too many like activations as far as performances and things like that. I really been, just locked in the studio trying to perfect my craft and, get the music better and to a higher level and experimenting and, just creating music, trying to create high level art that, that stand the test of time and that help people. And so that's really what I've been doing a lot of this COVID for sure.
Man, that's great. That's great, man. We're talking about like, how you're trying to take your music to a whole nother level and whatnot, man. One of the things that I realize about you is that, you're a young MC of today with the soul from the golden era. What comes together from that statement that makes that true?
Um,
Because you're a real
uh,
MC, and I think that's really
yeah,
rare these days, and you got you got depth, things
yeah.
to say, you know what I mean?
Nah, for sure. I just speak on my life experiences and things that I've learned, right? I feel like every day is a opportunity to learn something, and like whether it be from a failure, you know what I'm saying, from a misstep. Every misstep is a lesson in itself, So having conversations, even like a conversation like we having right now, can inspire a song. And so I just approach music in that sense, to where hopefully people can learn from my parables.
No, for sure. I mean, I remember meeting you, last year, where your last record, R&P, with Anderson Pack. Shout out Andy one time.
Absolutely.
Um, you had some real bars to say. Like, what were some of the inspirations that you listened to growing up that kind of like brought your style to where it's at today?
Yeah, a lot of Nas, a lot of
Love that.
Hove, a lot of Kendrick Lamar, um, a lot of Drake as well. Kendrick and Drake, man, have a huge impact on my life, dog. Like, a lot of their music is like the soundtrack to my lifestyle, to my life, and just been creating, bro. Just yeah, a lot of infuse that with my own. So that's what it's about.
No, for sure, for sure. Recently you opened up the BET Awards with an amazing, really crazy freestyle, man, addressing what Black America has been going through for some time now. And and I truly do think that we need change and reform, man, and that absolutely comes down to the importance of voting. I'm sure you have. Are you gonna vote? Have you voted this year? And what can you say about the importance of not only voting in this election but future elections down the line, to someone that's listening right now that may not know?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like one, people died for our right to vote. Like, actually, it's our right as citizens, and it's almost our responsibility. And I feel like, even more importantly, than the presidential vote, which is
Hmm.
extremely important as well. But vote for your local officials, whether it be your local sheriffs, vote for your local city councilmen and women, vote for your senators, because these are the people that directly affect your lifestyle. So vote for your local
Absolutely.
sheriff, vote for your superintendent who decides your kids' future and how do they, split budgets and, adjust things in that nature. So, vote for these people that directly affect your lifestyle, as well as the executive branch. So voting is extremely important, especially this go around, because that it directly impacts all of our lives and our loved ones' lives as well. And
And
like
it
I
echoes
said,
down generations.
exactly, exactly. And it's like I said, it's things that people have died for our right to vote. So we can't take that for granted, and we have to just utilize that power, because that's our power as citizens, to decide, vote for our leaders. And so we definitely got to do that for sure.
For sure, man. One thing I'm very appreciative of you, and I've known this for some time, is that your community is everything to you. And
Hmm.
activism is something that you're very passionate about. What was that one moment that spoke to your soul and said, "You know what? I can incite change." A lot of the younger people that are watching this probably don't listen to their inner voice when it comes to that. Maybe they're intimidated or whatnot. But what was that moment that told you, like, you know what, man? Like if I say something, someone's gonna listen and I can inspire change here. What was that moment to you?
Man, probably since I was younger, bro. To be honest, I've been uh always, since learning my history, right, and learning about the history of our people, of my people. Um, I always one had a thirst for more knowledge, right? Because in order to understand the present, you must first learn the past, because it's all it all interconnects, you know, it all connects. And doing that, I always will even talk to, classmates and the homies like, nah, bro, like this is da 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 da, whatever. And when Trayvon Martin died, I believe I was 12, 13 years old, man, and that affected my life incredibly, because I saw myself in him, and also like in 2016, I was protesting as a college student with Eric Garner, Philando Castile, Mike Brown, and the millions of countless other young black men and women that were being killed by the police. And so even then, like I said, me as a college student, I was out there protesting and being active and an active citizen in the community, and just really tapped in. And so now that I have a platform, I feel like I have an even greater responsibility, because one, that's something
Absolutely.
that always had come natural to me. Before I had the platform, I was always like, really, like, even like little youngins in my neighborhood, I'll always, speak to them and gave them whatever little game I had, because I don't have all the answers and I don't know everything. And but like I said, so even like as a youngin, I was doing that. So now that I have a platform, and it's a lot of kids out there that hold every word I say with weight and value. And so I have, like I said, even more of a responsibility to speak
Social
on.
responsibility. Absolutely.
Yeah, nah, for sure, to speak on what I believe in more so. I just speak on whatever I believe in, whatever affects me personally, not even affects me personally, but like I empathize with it. I'm like, man, we gotta do something about this. You know what I'm saying? And just always, like I said, speak on what I believe in.
That's what's up, man. And like
Because
I
if you don't
said,
stand for nothing,
you fall for
we all
everything.
heard this quote: "You'll fall for anything."
Yeah, man. That's like I said, something I'm so appreciative about you. You know what I mean? And community, like to me, is everything, and it's crazy
Mm,
that like, I mean, even with me, like, I feel that I have, a platform, now, and I feel like I have
absolutely,
a
you do. You
social
definitely do.
responsibility, to fight for the things that I believe in. And I believe in doing the right thing, all the
Mm,
time. I mean, 10 out of 10 times, I'm always going to pick the right thing to do. And if I don't see the right thing happening, I'm going to say something, you know,
always, bro. Always
accountability.
gotta.
You know what I mean?
I'ma always speak in what I believe in and speak on what's right, bro. Because if you act, you have to, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't get lost in this, because it's a bigger picture than just me and you or whoever, man. I'm a hit before. I'm a artist. I'm a black man in America, bro, and that's what I can speak on, that experience. And for a million other brothers and sisters who don't got a voice, and of all anybody, so definitely got to speak up for what I believe in, and same as you for sure.
Absolutely. I appreciate you, my brother. Yo, let's talk about the music one time though, man.
Hmm.
Gifted featuring Roddy Rich. It's heard all over the country.
Yeah,
I'm banging that thing every single day out here in Los Angeles. It's one of my
appreciate
favorite
it.
records of today. How did that
Thank you.
record come together, man? Like how did what was the process behind it? How did it all come together?
So it's funny. Actually, we did that song after Real Street Music Festival last year. It
Oh,
was
wow.
after. It was
Okay.
after, right after Real Street Music Festival. We both had performed there, and we left the festival and went to the studio later that night, and we did it that night. And this was last August, and
Oh,
we
wow.
shot
That's
the
wild.
video December of last year. And I just been spending a lot of time perfecting it, going through different versions on the production, adding little ear candy, like the strings at the end of it. And yeah, bro, just really taking my time, and doing what all that I can do to bring the record to the highest level, because I produced my whole first album along with the producers that was a part of it.
That
And so
album
I'm
was
really
insane,
hands
by the
on.
way, bro. Like
Appreciate that,
incredible.
bro. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that, man. And so I'm really hands on with every step of the way on the production. So just really taking my time with that.
So you were saying that, obviously you were going through versions. I was told that you have 30 plus versions of that record, Gifted, like in
Yeah.
your phone I mean, that you still even have in your phone. Like, damn, like, were there any versions that almost came to light that would have been like, yo, like that's crazy? Or was this like, the end product that like, that you were anticipating?
It's funny, man. I went back to the first version. I did all of those versions just to go back to to the very first one we
Oh
did.
wow.
Yeah, exactly. But it was just really,
Got to trust the
me change.
process.
Yeah, it was just really just me changing up the drum patterns and different adding like different 808s and finding a different way to attack and approach the record. So and I ended up just going back to the first one and just with little additions that we added to it, like the bass line and the guitar at the end and the outro. So yeah, bro, just yeah, it takes that. I'm just one of those type of artists um who just takes pride in my music and always
As you
want to
should,
deliver the
man. And
best
it
product that
shows.
I can, because I'm gonna be looking back. I want to look back at my catalog 20 years from now with a smile on my face and with no regrets and proud of everything that I was a part of and that I did. So I take that into consideration whenever I drop any song.
It shows, my brother. It shows for sure, man. I mean,
Appreciate that.
can we expect another album like, in the near future? I mean, is that what you're cooking up right now? Are you in the studio right now? What's going on?
Yeah, I'm in the studio right now, bro, as we speaking. You
Oh,
feel me?
wow.
Always. So yeah, bro, I'm always cooking up all 24/7. So I'm definitely working on this next body of work and just figuring out what my bad, I had a call. Just figuring out exactly what is the message and the point that I want to get across and how do I articulate that in a musical form and just going from there, bro. So just like I said, just getting better every day, recording every day, and trying to bring the best music possible, bro. And
It's
having fun with it.
oh,
I've
absolutely,
been
man.
I've been trying to
You
do that
got to
more.
make
Have
sure that
fun
you
with it.
got to make sure you're having fun, man. If it's not fun, it's
Absolutely.
like I mean, it's got to mean something. It's got to be right. It's got to come from the heart, and it's got to be bright
Absolutely.
and it's got to connect on all levels. So
Exactly.
you're cooking up a new album and I love like looking at you and saying that the saying like yo my only competition is myself, and that's
Hmm.
what I get from our conversation. Do you feel that it's going to be a tough task to top your first album, your last one, which is absolutely a masterpiece? I mean, that album was crazy, man. So
Nah, thank you, bro.
how
Nah, bro.
how
It's
does
a
that
layup.
happen?
This a layup, bro. I'm just getting better. This is a layup. Easy. You'll
I love
see.
that. I love that.
Easy.
Well, I know it's gonna happen, man. Like I said, man, I'm a big fan. You're one of my favorite artists of today, and
Thank
I
you.
mean, yo, like I said, man, you are a young MC with a soul of the golden era, man, and yo, like I come from the golden era, so I appreciate that more than anything.
And I appreciate you, bro, and all the love you've been showing me since day one, bro. It don't go
All
unnoticed,
day,
and I don't
man.
take that. And I don't take it for granted, bro. I don't take it for granted at all. So I appreciate it.
No, so last time I saw you, man, you had some heat on your feet. You're a sneakerhead. I just saw that you are a part of the Unity campaign through Puma. You're a
Yeah.
Puma brand ambassador, man. Tell me about
Yep.
that real time.
Yeah, bro. So I low key been the youth brand ambassador for Puma for like the last year and
Okay.
some change for probably damn near going on 2 years, to be honest. So just being real hands on and different campaigns and billboards and all sort of activations that I've been doing with Puma. So and more so the community work that I've been able to do with Puma, man. That's one thing I do miss about touring, because in every city I would make sure I would go to like certain school. I would go to schools and speak to the kids and and whatever community activation I could do. And Puma helped partnered and made help make a lot of that stuff happen. So Puma's just been a great partner throughout my journey so far, for sure, and they've been rocking with me super
That's what's
early.
up. Any talks of like your own sneaker or your own silhouette or like your own
Yep,
collab like
yep,
coming
that's
out,
coming
man? I
next
mean,
year.
I'd buy it, man. Like, yo, just
Now I
let me know
appreciate
when.
that. Now it's coming next year, bro, for sure.
Okay, that's what's up. I like that. I like that. Um, before we're out, obviously, and we touched upon it. There's a lot of things that are going on in this country right now. And a lot of things that we've never seen. And there's a lot of people that are going through, a lot of hardships.
Hmm.
What's something that you can tell these people that are watching right now that's going through a hard time that things will get better? What are some words of encouragement that you can pass on to these people right now?
Um, is just never lose faith and never lose sight to to the bigger vision. I mean, you know, it's a lot easier said than done, but sometimes I even struggle with that myself when going through hardships or whatever tough time. And like I said, just never lose faith. Always keep sight of the bigger picture and know there's a silver line. Try to always keep positive and know that it's a silver lining in every situation and manifest the life that you want, and just speak positivity into your life and into others, you know. And like I said, always keep faith and know that the best is yet to come and it's only gonna get better.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, Cordae on the basement. It's a real 92.3. E-Rock in the building. Yo, thank you, my brother. Yo, you're welcome here anytime, man. I mean, now
Appreciate
that I'm
that.
here, man, yo, hey, this is your home, man. Whatever you need, you hit me up. I got you.
Absolutely, my G. I appreciate you so much, man.
My brother. Ladies and gentlemen, Cordae.